A lot of people are going to waste their teenage years. Not because they're dumb, not because they don't have potential, but because nobody ever sat them down and explained how important these years really are. Right now, being young probably feels normal. It feels like there's still plenty of time, like the serious part of life is waiting somewhere in the future. But here's the thing. This is life. It's already happening, and these years matter a lot more than most people think. The worst part is that many people don't realize that until they're looking back at it. When people hear the phrase, "don't waste your teenage years," they usually imagine some extreme lifestyle. Waking up before sunrise, studying all day, starting businesses at 16, trying to turn themselves into some productivity machine. That's not what this is about. This is about having direction. Because a huge number of teenagers are just drifting through life without one. Wake up, check the phone, scroll for a while, watch videos, play games, go to sleep, then repeat the same routine again tomorrow. A few years pass, and suddenly you're in your 20s wondering where all that time disappeared to. What nobody talks about is that your teenage years are one of the best opportunities you'll ever have to improve yourself. Think about it. You probably don't have rent to pay. You probably aren't supporting a family. You probably don't have the kind of responsibilities that fill every hour of the day. What you do have is time, and time is one of the most valuable things a young person can possess. The problem is that it's easy to trade that advantage away. A few hours here, a few hours there, more scrolling, more entertainment, more distractions that won't even matter next week. And to be clear, there's nothing wrong with relaxing. Watching videos isn't bad, playing games isn't bad. Everybody needs a break sometimes. The issue starts when that's all you do. Imagine spending just 1 hour each day learning something useful. A language, a sport, a skill, anything. That's 365 hours in a year. Keep doing it for 4 years and you've invested nearly 1,500 hours into something. At that point, you're not relying on talent anymore. You're benefiting from consistency. And consistency beats talent far more often than people realize. The problem is that most people keep waiting. They tell themselves they'll start next month, or next year, or when life finally feels perfect. But life rarely works that way. The habits you're building today are slowly shaping who you'll become tomorrow. If you practice discipline now, that discipline follows you into the future. If you spend years avoiding effort, that follows you too. And no, your teenage years aren't supposed to be perfect. You'll make mistakes. You'll waste days. You'll fail at things. That's part of growing up. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is making sure you don't throw all of it away. Because these years are where the foundation gets built. Your mindset, your work ethic, your habits, your skills. A lot of what happens later in life starts right here. Usually through small decisions nobody else notices. 1 extra hour of practice, 1 extra chapter, 1 more attempt after failing. Most people will hear a message like this and move on. They'll agree with it, maybe even feel motivated for a few minutes. Then tomorrow looks exactly the same as yesterday. That's the reality. But if even one person decides to make a change after hearing this, then the message was worth sharing. Because your teenage years don't come back. There isn't a restart button waiting somewhere down the road. One day you'll wake up and realize that period of your life is over. And when that day comes, you'll ask yourself a simple question. Did I spend those years building something, or did I let them slip away? The answer to that question isn't decided in the future. It's being decided right now.